Hey there, I'm author Denise Vega. Welcome to another episode of Picture Book Quick Tips. You know, this is a really good question about whether it makes sense for you to go to a writing conference. And I'm assuming it's one that's for children's books and children's writers and illustrators probably. And I think for me, because I remember my first conference, I remember how scared I was, how I felt like I was the only one there who was not published. I was the only one there who had no clue what was going on. And it turned out that was not true, that I was actually in the majority, that there were a lot of people there who had no clue, who either hadn't written a story, had never been published. So I ended up feeling much more relaxed, realizing that there are a lot of people at these conferences who don't have a clue, and I was one of them. And I think one of the things, there's kind of two ways to look at whether you're going. The first is, do you have a story written, or at least one, maybe more? And if you do, then you could take advantage of some of the opportunities that many conferences have, often to meet with an editor or an agent to discuss your work, pitch your story, maybe participate in a roundtable critique or something like that. So actually putting yourself and your work out there during the course of the conference. You don't have to do that, but it can help to already have a story done, because in addition to those types of opportunities, you also may find that the sessions you attend, the breakout sessions, apply to work that's in progress. So you might go to something with revision or a plot structure, and you can really apply that. On the flip side, you could also go fresh with nothing in your mind. Maybe you just have an idea and you attend this plot session and you're like, oh my gosh, I can plot out my whole story and now I can write it. So you could also look at it as just completely a learning opportunity. Don't bring anything. You're not putting yourself out there because you don't have anything at the time. And you're really going sort of to learn as much as you can and to make some connections and hopefully give back in your own way, because even if you're not published, you have gifts to give. And I hope that, I'm always a big fan of, it's just not all about taking at a conference, it's also about what we can give to each other, to someone we happen to meet. Maybe there's someone who looks as new as you feel. Go over, say hi, make them feel welcome, make a new friend. So I hope that helps kind of make that decision for you. Obviously, there's a lot of factors, financial, time, and all of that. But hopefully this will help you make a decision about whether a conference is right for you and when you're going to go. So who knows? Maybe you and I will see each other at a conference one day. Take care, and I'll see you next time on Picture Book Quick Tips.